Let us now put our hands together to welcome Toastmaster Nashita. The title of her speech is Communication is Key. Communication is key, Toastmaster Nashita.
Communication is key. We communicate every day. We might be communicating with our pets, or when we are alone, we might be communicating with ourselves in front of the mirror. But most importantly is, we communicate with humans. Did you know when is the first time a person starts to communicate? The answer is when you are a baby, because crying is also a sign of communication. Today, I would like to share the 4 types of communication styles. If you already knew what is yours, do chat in the chat box. But if you don't, stay tuned and you might discover yours. Firstly, assertive communication. This is a type of communication that is direct, clear, and straightforward without being pushy or being rude. Assertive communicator is a very calm person and they don't let emotion influencing their judgment. They appear to be a confident person as they are able to express all their opinions, thoughts clearly and freely. They are able to maintain eye contact with the receiver, and they are able to have a firm but welcoming gesture. Number 2, aggressive communication. This is a type of communication that is hostile and argumentative. Aggressive communicator only cares about winning, and they believe that only their thoughts and their opinion is worthy. The indicator that shows that you are an aggressive communicator is shouting, yelling, losing temper, and making decisions for others without listening. Number 3, passive communication. This is a type of communication that is people-pleasing because they let the assertive or the aggressive communicators to take the lead in a conversation because they don't like conflict. The indicator that shows you are a passive communicator is you don't voice out your own opinion, you follow others' preference, you agree with other people's opinion, you avoiding eye contact, and crossing your arms in a discussion. And lastly is the passive-aggressive communication. Just like the name, it is the combination of passive and aggressive. On the outside, you might be seen as an easygoing, but unlike passive communicator who suffers in silence, passive-aggressive communicator will show themselves by being sarcastic or by spreading rumors and gossip. To take note, people who are passive communicator in a long run will eventually become a passive-aggressive communicator because everything is deep down in their heart. I identify myself as a passive communicator. I rarely voice out my own opinion, and I usually agree with other people. But of course, it has its disadvantage. I am not able to fully express myself, and out of the fear of conflict, not being listened to, and being judged. I once came up with a plan, an idea, which I would rather not say now. It took me months to reflect on my idea, and it took me months to prepare myself to convey my idea to others. And just like that, months gone by and it's already too late to start anything. And until now, I still felt the regret of not being able to express myself. But from third-person point of view, I can be seen as a passive-aggressive person. I might be smiling and calm on the outside, but in my heart, shots have been fired. Why is it important for us to know what is our and others' communication style? Because we want to have a more meaningful conversation and effective communication, and we know how to react when we met with somebody with certain communication style. For example, if you notice you are talking to an assertive communicator, do lend your ears and have an active listening. And do voice out your own opinion because assertive communicator likes to hear. Number 2, if you are talking to someone that is aggressive, you should be calm and try your best not to return back that aggressive behavior. Number 3, if you met with a passive person, do ask their opinion directly and give them space to fully express themselves. And lastly, if you met with a passive-aggressive person, use humor. I hope from my informational speech about communication style just now, you are now able to guess, to identify what is your communication style and how it will help you in your communication daily. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Nashitah, for your speech. All right, for the speech evaluator for speaker 2, over to you, Toastmaster Arafah.
Thank you, Toastmaster of today, Izzat. For me, Nashitah, right? Okay, Nashitah, your speech is very beneficial and informational. While you are speaking, I was reflecting on my communication skill. So where I was thinking, where do I fall? Which communication style that I possess? So it was very good. You are good. Okay, well done for you. Okay, what are the elements that you excel? Okay, the first, your content is well organized. You have the introduction. Because you brief us on what is communication, and you had the body type. The body consists of type of communication, identification of the communication style, how to deal with person who possess or have that the 4 type of communication style. So when the audience get all that, they will start. I had that. I hope others had that. I start to reflect what category that I fall. Okay, that was good. And then you had the end part, which is the conclusion. Throughout your speech, I can observe that you are very confident and expressive, which you can state all your points and content well, and it's easily understood. Okay, you use simple language. That is the, for me, objective of communication. It doesn't mean like when you use bombastic words, but you have to relate your audience, whether they can understand your speech. So you had that. So that is plus point. Okay, and I have to applaud for your physical gesture, because even though the speech is online, okay, because this is my first experience, I always have that physical encounter or physical meeting at YMCA KL. But this is when I see people deliver speech online, I can see that you nail your physical gesture. You have that hand movement going, your body, your facial expression, you nail it. That well done for you, because when you have that physical gestures, you can strengthen your points, because your audience don't see you standing there without being just how to say stand without any facial expression and physical movement. So you had that, so well done for you. I applaud that, because it's attract me to see you more and listen to you. You are comfortable in delivering your speech. I can see that because it shows that you're well prepared and you have delivered within time. Okay, that's good. Just one thing I would like to suggest so that you can improve in future. Have your engagement with audience. You had good topic. You may ask, you can pick up one of us, ask what is your communication style once you had that body part, right? You can ask what is your communication style, how do you communicate? You can have, because you have amazing team that everyone jump in, they want to interact. So you can have that part. Okay, so that it doesn't focus on your speech, but it's focus you giving the importance to your audience as well. So Nashitah, thank you. You have done well. Okay, thank you.
All right. Thank you, Toastmaster Arafah. And thank you for all the evaluation. I'm sure we definitely had learned something new today.
All right, and then best project speaker goes to Nashitah. Woo! All right.
1, 2, 3. Done.
All right. Well done, everyone. Congratulations to all winners.